going to do a review on cause and effect. I know we've already learned a little bit about cause and effect, but we're going to do our objective, then watch our video, and then do an activity with cause and effect. So let's look at our objective. It says, let me read it first and then we'll do our song. It says, students will be able to identify and write the cause and effect for a situation. So let's sing our objective song. Ready, go.
Objective, objective, what is it today? Tell me what we'll learn today.
And go ahead and repeat it.
Students will be able to identify and write the cause and effect for a situation.
And in a minute, you guys will get with your partner and write it. But let's watch our video. Cindy, can you get the lights? And we'll watch our video. Trinity, can you turn one of the lights back on so that way it's...
That one?
Yeah, that's better. Thank you. All right. All eyes should be on the video right now. Right.
An effect is something that happens. Cause. What has happened? Effect. The parrot has flown away. That is the effect. Why did this happen? Cause. The boy opened the cage door. That is the cause. Effect. The effect is something that happens. What happened here is that the bird flew away. What is the cause? The bird flew away because the boy opened the cage door. That is what caused the bird to fly away. When you read a story, try to identify each thing that happens and why it happens. Identifying cause and effect will help you understand the story and make you a better reader.
Could there be more than one effect because of a cause?
Yeah.
Adrian?
Yes.
Yes, there can. There could be more. I know it didn't talk about it in the video, but what could be another effect because the boy let the bird out? Okay, the bird went out. That was one effect. What could be another effect, Tyler? It's okay. Alyssa?
The boy gets in trouble.
The boy could get into trouble, right? That could be an effect. Could there be another effect because of the cause? Jacob?
The bird could get out of the cage and probably break something.
The bird could break something, maybe damage something in the house, or maybe if it's outside, it could damage something, right? So there could be, go ahead and put your hands in, there could be lots of different effects because of the cause, okay? So good. All right, that was the end of our video. Go ahead and take out your big books and turn to page 181 in section Everyone get their highlighter? Your highlighter should be in your hand. And I want us to highlight, on the top it says, a cause is why something happens. Can you highlight that? And I want you to also highlight where it says, an effect is what happens. On the top right here, cause is why something happens. Can you highlight that? Now, we're gonna do a little chant to our cause and effect. I was gonna teach you this the other day, and I didn't teach you. So it goes like this. Okay? A cause is why, an effect is what. Okay, so I want you guys to repeat after me. A cause is why, an effect is what. That way you'll remember. Okay, so I do it, then you do it. Ready? A cause is why, an effect is what. Your turn.
A cause is why, an effect is what.
Because a cause is why it happens, an effect is what happens because of it. Okay, and we use clue words like because, since, or so to tell us. Those are like our 3 clue words when we write cause and effect. So how can you remember it? What's our chant?
Cause is why, an effect is what.
Oh, louder. Ready?
A cause is why, an effect is what.
Good. Okay, so in a few minutes I'm going to ask you guys to repeat your chant to me, okay? Then a little bullet point number 2 says, a cause may have more than one effect. And we saw that in the video. Some of you guys gave me another effect of why the bird got loose out of its cage. Because I forgot to set my alarm clock, I overslept, and I was late for school. Those are 2 different effects because the alarm didn't go off. An effect may have more than one cause. Dad's computer crashed because it didn't have enough memory, and he was running too many programs at once. Okay? In a minute, you're going to read this little paragraph, and then you're going to answer the questions of cause and effect. Okay? So I'm going to give you guys a few minutes to read. Actually, you know what? I changed my mind. Before we do that, I want us to write a cause and effect with your partner, and then I'm going to have you do this independently. So, put your highlighters, your tops back on the lids. I should hear snaps so that way they don't dry out. With your neighbor, group leader, can you pass out a yellow piece of paper to everyone? You only need one, just not a post-it, the yellow, the big ones. Yep. There should only be 1 paper per partner, so you should only have to rip out 2 papers. And table 4, Amon, you can just work with Trinity and Sharon. And your partner and you are going to come up with a cause and effect. It can be any situation that you can think of that would have a cause and an effect. Okay? Let's talk about a couple examples at first, but when we work with our partner, we're not going to be able to use the examples that we talked about. Okay? So I'm going to head back to your seat for right now. So let's share a couple examples, and then you and your partner will come up with a different one. Okay? So let's come up with a few. Trinity, can you think of a cause and effect? Yep, so the cause would be what? The cause is, and the effect is that you fell, right? You fell off, or you hurt yourself would be the effect, okay? What would be another one, Jacob?
The cause would be you have a toy. The effect would be you bend it, and the cause would be you have a toy and you bend it, and the effect would be it breaks.
Good. I like how you fixed your scenario. You went back and fixed it. So the cause is that you bent your toy. The effect is that it broke. Okay. What would be this? Okay. So here's Miss Bryant, and I have a pencil. What was that? What was that, Trevor?
The cause was you pushed it off, and the effect was it fell.
Good. The cause was that I pushed it off, and the effect was that it fell to the ground. Okay. So let's give one more example, and then you and your neighbor are going to come up with one. Lucas.
Cause is you put your pencil sharpener away, and the effect is it fell.
The cause was, and that happens a lot in my class. The cause is that you didn't put your pencil sharpener away, and the effect is that it fell and shreds everywhere, right? Okay, good. So paper, come up with a cause and effect, write it on your paper, and then we'll share some of them. Okay, go ahead. Someone.
We can't copy it, that we're not using. Yes, one of
Make sure you have you and your partner's name on your paper so I know who wrote them. Okay, I'm going to give you guys about one more minute. Most of you guys have good ideas and you guys are just writing them down. So one more minute. You guys have about 30 more seconds. Hey, 15 more seconds. Finish up writing. Go down. Hey, 10, 9, 8,
They broke it.
7,
They broke the neck.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pass them in. Make sure I have your names on them. Have your names. We'll read a few of these.
What about our names?
Yeah, write your names. what you think the cause and effect is, okay? So, I flipped the yellow card because I was out of line. What is the cause? What is the effect? Sharon.
The cause was that you went out of line, and then the effect was to pull the card.
Good. The cause was that I went out of line, and the effect was being out of line caused me to flip a card, flip a yellow card. Good. That's a really good example of like everyday things that happen, right? So I was cold, so I put on a jacket. What was the cause? What was the effect? Tyler?
The cause is that you're cold, the effect is that you put on a jacket.
The cause is that you're cold, the effect is that you put on a jacket. Good, and they have some other good ones on here too. So good. I jumped into a pool and I got wet. What was the cause? What was the effect? Trevor?
Cause is jumped in the pool.
Okay.
And the effect is not wet.
The effect is that you got wet. So you jumped in the pool, then you got wet. Okay? So good. Oh, I have someone who drew me a picture in this one. Okay. I was playing on the phone while driving, and then we crashed and we had to go to the hospital.
Ooh.
Good one.
That's a real life situation. That's I'm sure it's happened. So tell me what the cause and the effect is in that situation. Sydney?
The cause is you're texting while driving. The effect is you hit somebody, you gotta go to the hospital, and maybe they have to go to the hospital too.
Good. These are awesome, you guys. Okay, everyone tell me the chant. Let's stop, take a break. Chant break. Ready? The
cause is why. The effect is what.
Again?
The cause is why. The effect is what.
Good. Okay, so I'll do a couple more. My iPod Touch slipped out of my hand and it broke. What is the cause and effect there? Amon?
iPod Touch fell,
Uh-huh.
and the effect is it broke.
The effect is it broke. Learning positions, please. I see some students being out of learning position. Please go. Okay, good. That was a good one too. Let's see. I pushed somebody, they fell down and got hurt. What is the cause and the effect in that one? Emma?
The cause is you push someone, the effect is they fell down and got hurt.
Good. Good. You guys did an awesome job. Okay. I said I was only going to share a few. Maybe I'm going to share a few later. Don't worry if I didn't share yours. I'll share some more. I'm going to give you guys about 5 minutes to get started on this, and then we'll finish after recess. So can you take a minute on your own, read the little story, and then there's 4 questions about cause and effect. Okay? This is short. This is a short. Okay, I should be on the right page. Most likely you won't be able to finish, but we'll get started and then we'll finish when we get back. Remember what the cause is, the why, and the effect is the what. feel because of Alex? So Mama felt bad. So we probably should put it so I know who felt bad. So we put Mama felt bad and Mama felt. And however you feel, think Mama felt. So what is effect? Effect is a what? The what happened. So what happened because his mom didn't take him to school? There you go. You just told me the answer. Who got paid more? So this is in what affected Alex's behavior on Mama. So that's how did Mama feel because of Alex's behavior. Not how Alex felt, how Mama felt because of Alex. And this section, what affected his mom not taking him to school? But because Alex, yeah, because of this effect. How did Alex's mom feel because of Alex's behavior? And this is asking how did Alex feel? How did the effect of his mom not taking him to school have on Alex? What did the effect on Alex? What happened? Remember the effect is the what? Oh, so what happened because Alex's mom didn't take him to school? Does that make sense? Okay, boys and girls, keep your books open. We're going to talk about some of the questions when we get back to clarify. So just you can keep your pencils in your books, close your books, and show me you are ready for recess.